Hello guys and welcome back to episode 2 of my journey from Master to Challenger. Today I'm going to be doing something a bit different. I'm going to be reviewing my own games. So I've got 2 games I wanted to go over. And although I did quite well in both of them, I'd say there's still a lot of mistakes I noticed in the moment. And perhaps I'll discover some more mistakes as we go throughout this. So to start with, we're on red side. So red side is my preferred side. If you look at the stats, I perform much better on red side than blue side for some reason. I was under the impression it was the opposite, that people normally prefer blue side. But yeah, we're against Xerath here. And just to begin with, yeah, I'm going for my little ward here. I always try to, walk around the side here, get the ward, and then walk back without taking any damage, which thankfully I do manage to do. One interesting thing to note here is that Graves is defending this side of the jungle. Kiana goes for the ward, but obviously Graves has the E-start, and I don't think Kiana can match this level 1. My thought process here is I might need to follow, but then I think I need to play a bit more selfishly. And obviously Kiana has flash, so I think best case here for me if I do follow all the way here is that we get Kiana's flash, but then I go back to lane and I'm down 3 minions, and then my lane's over. So then I hover back and forth. Doesn't look like Sion's coming, so Graves is just fine to bully Kiana. Go back to mid and I don't miss anything. So just to say that was really good movement by me, that I didn't commit to anything too deeply and too hard, and I was able to get back without losing anything, but I also maintained agency somewhat. So right here I'm kind of copying what I've been noticing in high relay replays, just avoiding poke and using my Q to farm level 1. Trying to let the wave shove into me, which thankfully this is what he does. See, Kiana's just fucked here. She has to go for a wolf start and Graves just takes blue in front of him. No one can follow, really. Fairly standard here. Nothing too intense is happening. See, you can't do much as a level 1 Kata. You just have to get what gold you can while conserving your HP. That's kind of the aim of the game here. Obviously, I could have E'd here. Don't think I did. Yeah, I took the poke. I had my E up and I just tanked 2 spells for no reason. Yeah, so I should have E'd. My E was on a 12-second cooldown, so it would have been back up in the next 3 or 4 seconds right about now. But I kind of make it work. I go for a nice trade here. If I just go back to what I did. So tank the poke. In the moment, I was thinking it's fine to tank it because I'm going to go for an electrocute trade. Which I guess is fine, but I'm not sure it was the most optimal thing to do. It might have been to dodge the spells, then wait a bit longer for your E to come back, and then go for the electrocute trade. I'm going to slow it down a bit. I've got my QE ready. E auto attack Q, and then I walk away. So I didn't want to go for a combo where I have to wait for the dagger to fall, and I commit a bit hard, obviously because I've got this whole minion wave to worry about, because it's focusing me right now. But the way I positioned this combo and the way I executed it was I just got in and out pretty much. I'm not interested in going for the dagger, I can just walk straight back. And obviously he's only got a Q and a W, so he's got no stun. So it's a very low effort, low commitment trade for me. And yeah, we come out on top. We hit 3 first. So just to know, I'm getting hit by spells I shouldn't be getting hit by. I'm just tanking them for no reason. I think my E was up as well. So that's the major mistake that I'm making in this lane. Yeah, more damage from spells. Here, I had a feeling that Kiana might be tilt invading Graves Blue, so I just pinged my team for it. I just pinged them on the way, mainly to get vision, but obviously if Kiana's there, we just kill her because we collapse on her because we have prio. But annoyingly, she wasn't there. Obviously, I got spam binged by Xerath. I do end up dropping 2 minions for it, which, yeah, that was a mistake. So, looking back now, and it's very obvious to me now, is that Kiana's too weak to counter invade. So I should have just sat mid, kept my lead up, pretty much, even though it's a tiny lead. Actually, if anything, Xerath's a bit ahead right now, but I should have just sat mid and kept quiet, and kept it, not quiet, kept it, a bit relaxed and nothing proactive. Yeah, anyway, Xerath is going to hit 4 before me now because I dropped 2 minions. So these little mistakes where I just lose XP for no reason, those can be the make or break, especially around plays when we're relying on level 6 and we're both going to use our ults in a team fight. Let's say a skirmish happens and Xerath is 6 and I'm 5. And like there's a triple kill on the table, but I can't do it because I haven't got ult. Like that would be a situation where I like single-handedly lost that skirmish just by dropping those 2 minions. But anyways, I'm holding my E here because I'm going for a quick trade. I walk into tower range. I think it was just about here, so that was kind of trolled by me. But I mean, it's not the end of the world. He has 2 pots at this point, but I think I'm fine to stay. I'm not too worried about him killing me. I think here I can just like, okay, here I'm doing what I should have done earlier. I'm just dodging his spells with my shampoo. Yeah, Graves is nearby, so that's why I was chilling. Graves gets his Dark Harvest stack perfect, and now he's poked down to like quite low HP. And the aim of the game for me now is just to poke him, really. Like, if I can't go for an electrocute shred, I'm just going for EQs on him, like this. It's very obnoxious. So the benefit of this is, and apologies I forgot to go over my runes, just standard like electrocute runes, but the main thing is sudden impact. So when I dash in and use my Q, I get a free 31 true damage, which is huge. That, like, compared to how much HP he has, 967, 31 true damage is quite significant. And I'm just going to do that on repeat. Because again, it's very low effort, low commitment, and you can't really counteract it. Unless he hits me with a spell. But again, as Katarina, I feel like it should be quite easy to dodge. I say that as I get hit by a spell. Okay, here, if I go back, it results in a kill, but I'm not sure if it was a good decision going for it. So I'm going to slow it down a bit. Obviously, he's quite low. He's in lethal range with Ignite. He could have flashed, but I had flash, so I think that's what he was thinking. Obviously, because I just need an E auto attack to proc electrocute now, and he's dead. So I think that's why he's holding his flash. If he timed his flash perfectly, he might have been able to bait me. But I don't think he really had the confidence to do that. Look at that. He's dead. I flash out, and I live. So I'll say that was a decent all-in. Results in a kill. And we slowly set up that kill just by poking him down. Anyways, we go for the reset. Gonna speed it up a bit. And we go for the standard back. Like on the first back with the setup where I go electrocute Doran's Ring, I like to go Dark Seal on the first back. Because obviously when you're like slightly ahead and you get the Dark Seal, if you can get it stacked up, it's just GG's. Here again. I'm not being too aggressive. Like a lot of the times I would have been looking for like an EQ on him or a QE, but I'm just chilling. I think from this point I'm just poking him like there. That's a lot of damage. Like if I can do that 3 or 4 more times, he's going to be in quite a risky position. Here I noticed that Kiana was coming bot. I think I would have followed this previously, but again, I had more confidence in my team winning the 3v3 than they did, than I did with the enemy team. So obviously, Graves is there as well, so it's just a free counter. Again, more poking. Dodging his spells, and he's running quite low on mana now. Not sure if the best decision there would have been to kill the minions. I think I should have let the minions stay around here so I can just bait him towards my side of the lane. But anyways, I'm just going for more poking. Look, he's already half HP from just me queuing him pretty much. Like, I'm not even interacting with him. I'm just making use of sudden impact. More poking. And now he's in a very, very dangerous spot, we'll say. I'm not sure if I could have killed her. I think it would have been risky. Obviously, because he's got his stun and he's got no electrocute. No electrocute, sorry. He's got his stun and his flash. So that's the only reason I wouldn't have gone for that all in. If it was any other champ, I would have, because obviously with electrocute, that's just a free kill. So yeah, I mean, fairly self-explanatory. He's still got flash, but he's just dead to my combo. I've got too much damage at this point. And yeah, we just like demolished him. And it's a very Kata favoured matchup, I'd say. Just so long as you play to your strengths. But I'm still making a lot of mistakes here. as we've discussed, I'm going to speed it up. I'll go for the base, which I think this was the right decision in the moment. And I go straight for boots. The reason I go for boots is it lets me position myself a bit like closer to my Q range when I'm going for Q pokes, and it helps me move around the map a bit faster. Like I don't really think I need the damage at this point, and obviously don't need the Lich Bane because I'm not looking to like combo him directly. I'm more just looking to set up kills and just poke him down. And obviously the magic pen helps a lot as well. Again, just more poking. Just go for a really good electrocute combo there. And yeah, a lot of the mid laners now that I've gone against don't really take health pots. So these little combos I go for on these Q pokes are just huge because they have to back, and then when they're back, they lose gold and XP. More poking. So that's just a 1 electrocute combo and 2 Q pokes, and he's already that low. My fault for getting hit by that. That's a lot of damage he did. I think now this might be my first death. I'm not sure if it's now or no, it's a bit later. Yeah, I don't die yet. Anyway, he's level down on me, so I just need to poke him. Okay, that's really good. I didn't commit to that. We get his flash. It doesn't result in a kill, unfortunately, but I think because he has to back now, we still managed to extend our lead. So he can't stay for this 1Q and he's dead. I don't know if I could have gone for that, or maybe that's a bit too risky. Obviously he recalls it. It's not a cannon wave, so I'm able to shove this in quite easily. So far I've not made any major mistakes. The main theme for me is that I'm just getting hit by spells I shouldn't be getting hit by. Anyways, he's missing a lot of gold XP here. Gonna speed up a bit. He gets back to lane. I'll just press X to see how much gold everyone's on. So I'm on 3.6, he's on 2.95, so I've got a massive lead on him. I'm up CS as Kata, which is huge. And yeah, I'm up XP as well. So I'll just compare the XP when I get to lane. Yeah, like I'm well into level 9. He's still level 8. My mindset here is I need to shove this just to be near Graves in case Kiana comes. I'm not sure she will contest. She's 3-0, that's the thing though, but Graves is still really ahead. So instead of going for Grub, she goes for Vayne. I'm not quite sure it's worth. I think Grubs would have been a lot more worth there. But obviously I walk straight over to Graves just in case something happens. But I mean, they're abandoning ship. So one really good thing I did is that I didn't commit too hard to whatever's happening here. I kind of hovered around mid, and obviously when I know that my team's fine, obviously we lost Vayne, but we do manage to get all the grubs. I just go back to shove mid, and this kind of forces Zerath to answer. He has to choose between going towards Graves or going to the wave, and he chooses the wave. So me shoving the wave there just protects Graves from the 1v2. Not sure what Kiana's doing here. I guess because she knows she has numbers. Yeah, that was just Graves out of position. But again, I don't die because of his mistakes. I just walk away. So it's completely fine. It's a bit weird, but yeah, we've got the 3-man mid, but we're used to it. Can't stop Kiana on chickens. We just have to give that. I'm just thinking I need to shove this because there's stuff that looks like it's brewing bot. Wait, what is this? This looks kind of cool. I think it was an emote. But yeah, I get the feeling that something's going to happen bot, so I'm just going to shove this and then just look to make myself like useful on the map, essentially. Because I don't think I'm going to get much value from killing Zerath. I'd rather extend my lead bot. Like, I immediately start walking bot lane. I get spam pinged by Zerath, but I mean, this is a master lobby and these guys still aren't moving, looks like it. Like, I just flash for it just to guarantee the kill. Obviously, I wasn't sure if Ash had flash. That's why I just flashed to guarantee that the play works. I get a double kill, so it's really worth. I'm 4-0 now. And then I just go for the reset. Obviously, we're going to drop a few minions, but I think it's worth. And now we're at 5.1k, so that's at 4.1. So we've got a 1k gold lead on him, and we're up 8 CS. We'll see, yeah. My recall here, obviously Graves wanted to do Dragon, but my thought process is I'm going to get back in time to the point where I'm useful, and thankfully that did work out in the end. I get here before Kiana can finish off the Drake. Obviously, I know she's just going to dash over the wall, but we don't know, and that's enough for Graves to get the Mountain Drake. But yeah, we're just, you know, making ourselves appear in the right position at the right time. That's kind of my mindset this game. So I think beyond this point, I didn't really make any like major mistakes, apart from the upcoming death. I think a lot of the major mistakes early game were just getting poked out of lane. Well, I didn't really get poked out of lane, but getting poked for no reason, getting hit by spells that I shouldn't be. Anyway, I'll just go for... The reason I did that there is I've got Lich Bane. Obviously, look at the damage I did. I did half his HP. So we punish Xerath, because when he's charging up his Q, he gets slowed down, and he has to walk like somewhat close to me. But I can Shunpo near him, and then drop my dagger, and then get a Shunpo reset, and then E onto him, and chunk him. I'm surprised he stays here. I'm about to make a major mistake. So I go for the Ignite, and then I'm trying to set up the dive here. But again, he still has flash, he hasn't flashed yet. Okay, not on this wave, maybe on the next one. Where's my death? There's my death. I grab the red buff. Get hit by a Q. Again, I shouldn't be getting hit by it. Kiana's coming mid. I get hit by the stun, that's the problem. If I could have dodged the stun, I would have killed, and I would have lived. I just get emotional because I got hit by the stun, and then I chase him down. And I give him a shutdown for no reason. Like, this is objectively a mistake. I mean, Graves is level down, so yeah, this could have lost the game, essentially. I could have gotten Graves killed, but thankfully, item-wise, he's fine. And obviously, champion-wise, I think he beats Kiana. And Rakan was nearby. So this was a major mistake. I gave Xerath a fat shutdown. I was dead. Nowhere to be seen for like my death timer. And yeah, this could have led to you know bot lane getting killed indirectly. But thankfully they live. So yeah, that was just something I shouldn't have done. And I just did it because I was emotional. I got hit by the stun. I was angry that I couldn't get the kill as clean as I wanted to. I just chased him down for no reason. So he's at 5.5, I'm at 6.2 now. So the lead is like slightly closing in. Anyway, just one thing to note. What I've liked doing is coming from base. I just gank bot. Obviously, because they can't put a... Well, they can put a ward. Wait, I made the map. They can put a ward in this bush, but a lot of the times they don't. And obviously, no one really expects me to gank from base anyways. And yeah, just the main thing is the lack of vision they have on me. Anyways, I'm coming from base. I'm still committing to this. It's a 2v3, but I literally just need one kill. I'm going to slow it down a bit. 2v3. Thankfully, Kiana just ints for no reason. It's a 2v3, but I'm able to kill her, get the reset. Graves dies, but I think I kill Braum as well. I just need to EM. No, I don't. I lose vision here, and unfortunately, can't kill Braum. I think I had a blue ward, so I think a mistake there was me wasting my blue ward at some point. I'm not sure when I used it, though. No, I had a normal ward. I had no vision, so there's nothing better I could have done there. I managed to salvage what I thought was a quick play by just showing up there at the right place at the right time. So, I mean, is what it is. Obviously, we kill Kiana, get another Dark Seal stack, or two. And we managed to maybe get a plate. I think we get a plate, yeah. So I'm making use of Lich Bane here, using that passive on the turret. And obviously with 3 grubs, this helps a lot. Here I'm just really, like, being very careful. I'm quite scared of Braum Ash as a combo. If I get hit by, like, one Braum Q, I'm dead, essentially, because I'll just get stunned from his passive, I'll get Ash ulted, I'll get slowed. So I'm giving them the respect they need, or deserve. Yeah. I think here I'm just I thought something was going to happen here. I got hit by Q's, but see, I'll lose a lot of HP from it because he's got Ludens, and he's got boots, and he's got an alternator, so he's got a lot of burst. But anyways, I just grab the fruit and then pick up my farm because again, like from the studying I've done, the farm is very important, and you don't want to fall behind in terms of it. See, I'm looking at Graves. Graves has a Herald coming up. Here I knew that Kiana was mid. So we saw her around bot side anyways, we had vision on her. So I'm pinging my team there. And yeah, if I died to her here, that would have been my fault, because I just knew where she was. Again, I know she's coming, so I just E out. And I'm able to live from that, thankfully. And yeah, Graves gets a free Herald. So Vane's just overextended, but we're not going to make that our problem. She wastes a lot of their time, to be fair to her. And from this, I'm able to, go towards the mid turret. I think we kill it. Yeah, we kill it. So we're punishing Xerath for moving there. He can't walk that side, so he walks around. Its Graves is still close to me, so I'm not too worried about my safety. Grab this, and we just got so much gold off that push. Like, sure, Xerath got a kill. I think he got the kill on Vane, but we're at 8k gold now. It's at 7.2. So we still got a decent lead on him. And I get another plate here as well. 8.1 now. Here, I was thinking I could finish the turret with my Lichbane procs, but I was worried that Kiana's coming back from base. Obviously, I didn't have vision on her at the time, but I can see it now that she was coming back from base. So it's a good thing I didn't go for that. Kiana's got no ult, so I just kill her here. I kind of fucked up my combo there. I think it's very clear how I fucked it up, but we get the kill in the end. I'm not going to bother going over it because it's a fairly basic mistake. Anyways, I punished the fact that Kiana was top lane, she ulted Vayne, and she just came back from base. Gonna fast forward a bit. We're at 7 stacks now. To be honest, I could have gone for a Magi's, but I just felt like going for the Shadow Flame because I was worried about dying. I don't think it makes too much of a difference. Gonna pause. Right, 8.8 now, 7.7, so yeah, it's just over a 1k gold lead. And here, just shoving, not looking to interact with Xerath, just looking to be around the map because I'm so much more useful than him right now. Like, I'm level 14, he's level 13. Our XP and gold lead is huge. And I don't know if you'll notice, and I discussed this in my last video, like, when I was watching Raiko, the rank 1 Katarina, he didn't really roam to bot lane. Like, I've done that once or twice this game, but that's already after I had a lead. And then beyond that point, I'm just sitting mid, looking to get the turret, looking to get the gold, and looking to punish Xerath. So I really limited my roams this game. Like, if it was a roam, it was a very important one that I had to be there for. And if it wasn't going to work out, I just didn't commit hard for it. So my thought process here, if I just rewind a bit. So I'm just going to get some water. I get so thirsty talking. So I'm just going to go back to this area here. I'm going to slow it down a bit. My thought process here is that Xerath needs to go into Q range, like his Q range to farm. But obviously, looking at how ahead I am on gold and XP, I've got Lichbane, Shadow Flame, and I've got boots. I know that if he goes into his Q range, I can just jump onto a minion and just kill him pretty much. So I'm thinking if he does go into Q range, someone on his team's going to be nearby. So if we look here, I had no vision on them at the time, but Braum, Kiana are just there. So I tank it, sidestep the stun with my move speed from W, and then I just go back. So again, I'm not committing too hard to this. I'm just kind of like testing the waters, just seeing like if I can get away with anything. If not, I just eat away. I'm not going 100% all in here. Gonna go back up to full speed, and I'm just gonna rinse and repeat pretty much. Gonna grab some HP because I've got a bit of a time to go back to my lane. Shoving the wave, but obviously I can see Braum here. Like, Braum's wasting so much time mid. Like, I've got 2 people bot lane versus Ashe on her own, and she's 1-5. So, by me just not dying here, I'm just neutralizing Braum from the game, so it makes it pretty much a 4v5. grabbing the red buff, because red buff's always nice to have on Katarina. I find it's really helpful for gap closing. Okay, I know that's warded now. Again, there's 3 mid. Like, I knew that there was going to be at least one person here. But I've got my E, so I can just walk away. It's just very predictable. And I spam ping Kiana there. Because I know she's here. It doesn't matter that it's not warded, I just like can expect and predict that the enemy team's going to be there. And now he walks up to Q, and then this is his big mistake. I'm just going to test the waters again. I'm going to E to a minion. Is his team nearby? No. So he's just dead. Obviously I've got enough burst, I don't need to worry about his stun. And right now, the scoreboard's gone. But yeah, thankfully we're able to kill Zareth. And yeah, by just repeatedly testing the waters and just showing that I'm not going to die, because I know that someone's nearby, Kiana and Braum just give up and then just go. And then from that, Zareth kind of gets tired, he goes up the farm, and then we capitalize on the mistake and we're just able to kill him because he's on his own. And yeah, we finally get mid turret. And yeah, we managed to get both turrets, and my turret's at 3 stacks of plates. Obviously he's not touched my secondary turret, and I get another 2 sets of plates here as well, which is huge. I don't know if I can get a third. I get a third. That's so big. And then I get away. See, I noticed a lot happening bot lane. Don't think there's anything I can do though. And the best I can do is just help them take the turret with my Lich Bane and 3 Void Grubs. But yeah, at this point we're level 15, Zareth is 13. And yeah, the game's over. Like, we built a massive lead and we extended it. But that being said, we didn't play perfectly. Not even close to it. Gonna speed up a bit. Yeah, again, I could have gone Magi's, but I just go for my double rod. I don't think it makes a difference though. Yeah, I noticed that Sion's gone AD, like he's not gone tank. This was risky me going on him. I just thought, why not? I thought surely he's just one shot here, right? Anyways, his team wasn't close enough for me to just die from that, so that was fine. And I think that's enough for my death cap, so that's kind of why I went for that play. Brilliant, we get a death cap. Gonna speed up more. And this is approaching the end of the game. We're just closing out. See, she's playing out of vision, so we do have to care. Thankfully, Rakan goes for the ward. We almost lost close to there. So I'm going to slow down now, but I don't know if you noticed, Ashe is separated from the rest of the team. So my thought process here is, if I just zone her, then we've got a numbers advantage, and we can potentially make something happen. She's still zoned. Into Graves. I'm just playing it slow. I'm not committing too hard. I'm just waiting for my chance to go in. Obviously this is, as you can see, it's a 3v4, so do have the potential to lose it, but Kiana's 1 HP. Ashe is kind of, you know, can't think of a better word, but she's kind of discombobulated. Like, she's not really playing lucidly in terms of her positioning. Like, why is she even this close to me? Like, I feel like she should be around here. But I guess she's tunnel visioning on the Graves. But I flash, EW ult, and this guarantees the kill. Obviously Ashe hasn't got flash, but even if I get stunned here, my dagger's going to drop and I'll pick it up, so she's just dead. And yeah, I get the reset. Kill Braum. Get another reset. Walk back. That wasn't intentional, but it looks cool. Get the heal. E onto him. And boom, get the triple kill. And we win that 3v4. Just by playing it nice and slow. Taking it easy and just waiting for our chance. And the FF after that. So yeah, I think that was a really good game to go over. Yeah, this is our second game I wanted to go over. This is quite an interesting game. I said in champ select I wanted to go AD, so my top laner picked Cho'Gath. And yeah, thankfully he did give us some AP and we were able to go AD. But I think AD is still playable if they haven't got any tanks, but it would have been a bit risky. They've got a Jax Lisa in. Obviously Jax is a bruiser, he can stack loads of armor. And then if I'm not really in the game, then I'm just going to be useless, but it worked out. Obviously into Anivia, I've gone standard 80 runes. I'm kind of copying Raiko's setup here, where he starts Doran's Blade and then goes Resolve second and Conqueror. And that's kind of his AD setup. I'm doing the same things as last game. I'm just going for that ward. Nice and cheeky. And I'm going to speed it up because the early lane is quite stale. As you can see, it's quite a short game. They just FF'd at 15. But I think we did quite a few things right. And we made a few mistakes, but we'll discuss that. So again, I'm just kind of doing what I observed Raiko doing yesterday, like just using my Q to get minions, avoiding losing any HP, like staying pretty much out of range where Anivia feels the need to poke me. Getting XP if I can, and then obviously gold if I'm allowed to. So Nivia's playing really passive, like she's not really poking me level 1. I think overall she was quite a passive player. But she had no complaints from me. I'm happy with that. Obviously she's gone a Doran's Helm, which is a really annoying first item for me to deal with. It makes her so tanky. And then when she goes into her egg form, obviously she gets increased armor and magic resist, so it just makes it impossible for us to kill her. I'm gonna speed it up now. Yeah, and I'm just doing pretty much the same thing I just mentioned, like getting gold where I can. And then obviously if I see something brewing on the map, then I'm gonna try and fight to get prio. Speeding up more. Kindred's almost fully cleared, and obviously Crab's coming up, so I think something might happen. Obviously, it's quite still mid lane. This was just really random. I just got roamed on by the support level 4 for like literally no reason, or level 3. I guess she wanted to like stop the like stalemate and maybe just chunk me for Crab, which yeah, I guess that's quite a wise decision because like let's say I drop down to like 100 HP, I have to back, then Crab becomes a 4v3, and she created a numbers advantage for her team. But yeah, hats off to her. That was a really good play. Thankfully I live and I've got a health pot, so I'm completely fine, and I've got resolve, so I've got enough sustain to make it to the point where I'm going to be useful for the fight that is brewing right now. Let's say I think this fight was what won us the game. Anyway, as you can see, Nivea hasn't got too much pushing power early game, so I'm able to, maintain prio at the very least. Obviously, I shove it a bit more, and then walk over to my team. I think I had a bit of a timer there to go for it. Obviously, his eye's not there. His eye's under turret. She's got no prio. So this is a free fight. I'm gonna slow down a bit. I flash onto Lucian just to guarantee the reset. I know he's going to die anyways, but my thought process is if I can get the reset, I can chase down the rest of these guys. Which, yeah, thankfully I do. We get the reset. She's going to go into egg form and just like TP away because she started TP beforehand. But because of my reset, we're able to get Kindred the kill on Janna, which is huge. Obviously Janna's gone. Not much we can do about that. But yeah, I think my rotation there and my positioning kind of guaranteed us the win there, but I think my team would have won it anyway, but I just like solidified that. And on top of that, I gave Kindred a kill that she wouldn't have been able to get if I wasn't there. I think now, I don't think this is an overstay, but I mean, okay, this was a big mistake. Gonna go back a bit. I know that Lee Sin's gonna be topside. I know that he's just back from this exchange here and he's gonna be going to his topside for his camps. I just got greedy and I just thought, you know what, let's just try and kill Lee Sin. Kindred's close enough. I'm level 5, I've got Doran's Blade. I haven't even backed yet, spent my gold, but I just got kill hungry and I kind of focused like on him. I was thinking, yeah, I can kill him. I know he's in this bush, by the way. I might have been able to kill him if Kindred was right here. But yeah, this was just a waste of tempo and a waste of time. And Kindred said in chat, you knew he was there. I was like, yeah, I know, my bad. It's just an all-rounder mistake. Like, there was just no reason for that. But anyways, come back from base, get the recurve bow, longsword. the standard. Then I start going ham, getting plates where I can. See, Anivia's missing all the minions, which, yeah, I don't mind. And she's kind of getting punished for the fact that she used TP in that exchange. She can't TP back to lane. Got a bit of a roam timer now. So I did manage to crash the wave. Obviously, I have a feeling there's no vision here because I haven't moved yet, I haven't reacted. And again, I'm just playing off Kindred. I know she's coming bot. I know that Lee's probably going to come for the counter, so that's just why I show up. I tried to last hit this. But again, Kindred gets a double. Is what it is. I come for the assist, but I think me showing up just stops Lee Sin from interacting there. And I think if Lee Sin came, he might have been able to do something, but again, I just prevent that. Sacrifice a minion wave, but it's fine, because Anivia was down a minion wave as well. But as it stands now, we've got a slight lead on her, around 300 gold. Obviously, Tristana wanted to go mid, which I don't mind. Because we taxed the wave on her bot lane. So we just give her the wave back. Oh wait, no one loses. Shoving this again. And here, again, like I'm just walking over to Kindred, pretty much. I've got Prior mid, like why would I not just be no Kindred? I'm pretty much our support at this point in the game. Yeah, major mistake for me is that I haven't been able to like secure kills again. Like, imagine I had a bit more gold there. I think I would have killed Anivia. Like, if I had gold for Kraken, she was easily dead there, even through her passive. Again, just more typical, just sitting mid, extending my lead, getting gold, getting plates if I can. So we've got two important objectives up. We've got Drake and Grubs. So I'm just a bit wary. Shaco just entered here. I'm not sure what his idea was, but again, I'm not gonna die to his mistakes, so there's no reason for me to die as well. Tristana dead. I think that should be Ocean Drake on, but I'm not sure if they do get it, if I remember correctly. I think it's very surprising that they don't do Ocean Drake. I think Drake was just completely free there. Anyways, looks like she's getting chased. I'm going to pause here. I know that Lee Sin hasn't got a kick, because he used it bot lane, so that's why I just go for this. And if he hasn't got a wall, they've got pretty much no CC to stop me with. I think her Q is on cooldown as well, yeah. I mean, yeah, pretty easy like fight to win here. Lose Kindred, but we're able to clean this up. And again, still no kills. Again, I'm just getting assists, which is a mistake on Katarina. I think you have to learn how to last hit kills, which is something I could improve on in this game, and just in general. But yeah, we've got 3 grubs, going for the plates. Gonna speed up a bit more. And now I noticed a lot happening bot side, so obviously I've gone ham on our tower a bit. Just hovering around here, seeing if it's worth me coming down. So I see the TP come in, so I think there's no point. I think it's fairly safe to say that Cho'Gath can handle it. He's quite fed. Quite hard for me to engage on her. She's got Steel Cap, she's got a Doran's Helm, and her passive's going to be coming up soon. So I don't really bother. I just think more about like what I can do in the map. Because obviously you see I go for an exchange here. I have to flash out. She could have killed me if I didn't have flash. So I think, yeah, at this point she more than matches me. She's probably a bit stronger than me, to be honest. So I shouldn't have gone for that all in. I should have looked at her items and respected her a lot more. And just sat mid and just collected my farm. Here they want me to go mid. I wasted tempo going mid. I should have just looked at the map and seen Tristana walking towards mid, and I should have gone bot. It's a bit of a time waste. Again, it's fairly easy to kill Xayah. She's reasonably behind, even with her ult, and I'd shake her nearby anyways. That was my first kill of the game. 13 minutes. And from this point, it's pretty much GG's. Like, there's not much more to go over. Like, I'll skip ahead a bit. There's like a little fight that happens here. Let's skip ahead a bit more. A bit more and then just FF. Like, just in the middle of everything. But anyways, like, I feel like it was still good to go over because I did make a few mistakes. The main one for the last game was just last hitting, which I should have been able to last hit my kills better. And then for the first one, I just should have avoided poke entirely. Throughout both those games, I did go for all-ins I shouldn't have, and I wasted a lot of time. But overall, I'd say I learned quite a bit from going over these games.